Hey guys, StandardVR back with your daily Pokemon battles. We are back after the World Championships, going right back into the Reg J casual ladder right now because ranked ladder is not live. We have this cool, bulky Citrus Berry Arceus team from That's a +1 with that Swords Dance Extreme Speed Shadow Claw just to kinda, bully the meta a little bit. They got big tailwinds with that Whimsicott, but we have a Talonflame. Talonflame's always good. They could go Trick Room with the Farigiraf, so that's always something we have to watch out for. I kind of like Talonflame Terapagos with I'm thinking like an Arceus Chien Pao in the back. Just to kind of check that Pet Run a little bit. I know that it doesn't take a lot of damage from physical attacks because its defenses are through the roof. Like base 160 is absolutely ridiculous. But Chien Pao with that defense shred and the Shadow Claw and the Dark type moves, maybe we can get something done. So guys, as we get into these battles, let me know. The World Championships just finished. What was your favorite part about the World Championships this year? The stage and the arena looked absolutely amazing. Alright, we got Farigiraf and Ursaluna. Looks like they are going big Trick Room. We're just going Talonflame Terapagos immediately. I am just going to start setting up a little bit. So obviously we can't go for any kind of Brave Birds or anything because they do have that Farigiraf on the board. Will-O-Wisp doesn't really do anything. Yeah, Talonflame's kind of not great here. We could go hard Arceus and just start Calm Minding. Now, we don't have great damage into this Ursaluna, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, obviously that thing's using Protect because they're going to set up Trick Room. We're going to go ahead and Calm Mind up. And we're going to start stalling some of these Trick Room turns. So the weird thing about Arceus is that we can't actually do anything yet because we can't use Extreme Speed. So I actually think I'm just going to protect. I'm just going to double protect here. Let's see what they want to do. Let's see what they want to go into. Let's see if we can bait out any big Blood Moons. There's a Helping Hand. They are going hard into something. So we'll protect here. And we'll protect there. Let's go Hyper Voice. Cool. That's why I didn't really want to put a sub up, because that Hyper Voice, since it's a sound-based move, is going to go directly through sub, which is so sad. So we're going to go ahead and fodder the Talonflame here, and we're going to get up another Calm Mind. Yeah, there's a big Helping Hand. They are going for a big Hyper Voice again. Oh no, they just Blood Moon directly into this Terapagos. That shouldn't do too much through Terra Shell. It does a lot through Terra Shell. It's alright, we'll get another Calm Mind boost up. Got big lefties Terapagos. So I don't see. I'm gonna try and throw out a Wisp there. I don't think that Hyper Voice breaks the Terapagos here. And I'm wondering if this Farigiraf maybe doesn't have an actual attacking move. Or maybe they're just going for the big damage on their Ursaluna. So we're gonna Terra. We're gonna Terra Starstorm. We're going to get some big damage off. There's that earth power. That's not going to do it. Oh, this Def drop is really bad, actually. Psychic noise. Stop lefty's recovery. That's fine. We'll get a little passive damage off on you as well. Big Terra Starstorm, +2. That's quite a bit of damage. Big Wisp on this bear just to kind of chunk it down a little bit. That way it should go down next turn with Orb and Burn. Can't really do anything else here besides just go there. And we will just protect for a turn here. Because we are still +1 to Def, which is kind of nice. I would love it if you kind of ignore the Talonflame, because I feel like you probably have Whimsicott Miraidon in the back. But we do have like double priority guys, so we might be okay in the Miraidon. We'll see. Withdraw the Farigiraf. Something's getting burned. The Petulant. Okay, I like passive damage on that as well. There's a big Blood Moon. Into the Talonflame. They're big angry at that Talonflame. Alright. Blood Moon goes down. You have Farigiraf, Petulant, Miraidon? That's your last? Alright, so I think I want to get rid of this Petulant immediately, so I think I kind of like Throat Chop here. And that way, if they do bring out the Farigiraf, yeah, this is fine. So I actually don't hate doubling the Miraidon in this situation. They can Terra, which is dicey. Ooh, is there Electric Seeds? Alright, alright. So I'm going to Ice Spinner this Miraidon, and I am going to Terra Starstorm. We're going to see how much damage we can do. Alright, there's the Terra on the Miraidon. Is it Electric Terra? It's Fairy Terra. Cool. Good Terra. We're going to get rid of that terrain, though, especially if you're slower. Yep. Kind of get rid of that steroid boost a little bit. Do some decent damage. D-Gleam. Did nothing to Terapagos. Big Terra Starstorm. That's gonna delete the Miraidon, especially after Terra. Yep. So now all we have is this Petulant and this Farigiraf. Malignant Chain, not gonna do a lot to Terapagos. If we get poison though, it might be kind of dicey. But looks like luck is on our side. And we are faster than both these guys, and I'm pretty sure Terapagos Chien Pao should be able to close this out. I think with just a Throat Chop here and just a Terra Starstorm. Throat Chop there, take out the Petulant. And this is a big single target Terra Starstorm right into this Farigiraf. I don't think you're living, buddy. Nope. GG's. Let's get another one. Alright, we have a Jirachi Reshiram team. This looks dicey. They don't have any Tailwind. They could go Trick Room with the Entity, which could be a problem. Do I need Tailwind though? I kind of have a Chien Pao and an Arceus. That being said, that Entity is a bit of a problem for this Arceus, so that needs to go away expeditiously. Yeah, that Entity is a bigger problem than I care to admit. We could go Amoonguss Terapagos, to be honest, with like Chien Pao, Arceus in the back. See what we can get done. There is the Jirachi and the Terrakion. Cool, cool. Could be Grass Terra Terrakion. Kind of what I would use. Issue is they can go Sidekick move into Amoonguss. That's fine. We're just going to Calm Mind up, I think. I think that's where I'm looking. You can Rock Slide. Nope. Terrakion switching. We're just going to Rage Powder. There's the Entity, which means this Zen Headbutt is going to smoke this Amoonguss, but I don't want to commit Terra, so... We just Rage Powder. Get the Calm Mind off. We are faster than the Jirachi. Which means we don't have to deal with Iron Head flinch shenanigans. They have Expanding Force. Bye, Amoonguss. Alright, cool. That's fine. So we have a Chien Pao in the back. We also can just immediately get rid of the terrain with our Terra. So come out with the Chien Pao. And I think we just go for the Throat Chop into the Jirachi and we Terra Starstorm. And this should force a Terra on one of these guys, or they just pivot. This is fine. This is still going to do a chunk to this Terrakion. I know they get a +1 off of the Throat Chop with its big Justified ability. Let's see how bulky your Terrakion is. To get rid of the terrain. Big Throat Chop. That does a lot of damage. A lot of damage. You get the +1. But that's looking like a max attack, max speed Terrakion, if I'm not mistaken. Well, it is specially defensive, so... Trick Room is fine. I'm actually fine with that. Now, obviously, you can follow me with the Indeedee. But I am just going to... I think I'm just going to throw the Sucker Punch into the Terrakion. And I'm just going to Terra Starstorm. No, I'm not. I'm going to Protect for a turn. No follow me. Sucker Punch will take out. Yep. With as much damage as that Throat Chop did. Poor Terrakion. That was just in case. Heal Pulse. No. No bueno. That was just in case they did follow me. That way a close combat would not just smoke the Terapagos. So what else they got left? They have Jirachi. They have Indeedee. I know they had a Serena on the team. They had like everything to stop the E-Speed Arceus. There's that Jirachi. I'm betting this thing Terras this turn. I'm just going to Throat Chop, and I'm just going to Terra Starstorm. No reason to get funky with it. D-Gleam's going to do a lot. We are Sash. Didn't break it down to Sash, though. Big Terra Starstorm. A lot of damage coming out. +1. Terapagos kinda cracked. Big Throat Chop. Indeedee goes down. Now Sucker is free. And you can't really break this Terapagos because it's kind of just a little bit too big for a Jirachi to deal with. So what do you got next? What was their other restricted or mythical? I don't remember. I'm big thinking about it though for only having one Mon left. The Reshiram, that's what they had. They had a Reshiram. Alright, how many turns Trick Room we got? 2 more turns Trick Room. I'm just going to Protect here, and I'm actually just going to... I think I'm going to get a Calm Mind up. I don't think these two break Terapagos, and I think you're going to go after the Chien Pao. If anything, you might do like double spread, like Dazzling Gleam, Heat Wave. No reason to fodder the Pao just yet. Yeah, there's the D-Gleam. Absolutely nothing to Terapagos. Blue flaring the Terapagos. He's big angry at that Terapagos. Alright, Terapagos sitting pretty. Because now, we just sucker the Jirachi and we protect. And even if you get rid of the Pao this turn, I think that Arceus and Terapagos can win this out. Protect Terapagos. We do a bajillion% to the Jirachi with Sucker. Because Chien Pao kind of busted in every regulation. There's a blue flare in the Chien Pao. Get that big 3 HP. Taking the Chien Pao down. Lefty's value on this Terapagos, let me tell you. Alright, Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Arceus, get him. think, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to Sword Stance. And we're just going to Terra Starstorm this Reshiram. Shouldn't really be anything you can do here. Because I don't think you ever even break this Terapagos. Guys, yeah, as these battles are finishing up, let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the World Championships was this weekend. Do you watch TCG, Go, Unite, VGC? I caught a little bit of it. I didn't watch a lot. I was kind of busy this weekend. But it looked super cool. I am definitely, a goal of mine is to go to Worlds at some point. If not competing, just to spectate. Big citrus berry value. But let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the Worlds was. Or if you've ever been, or if you've ever would like to go. Because I think it's in California again next year. But guys, if you've made it this far in the video, please drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub for more VGC and singles content. We're still using a lot of Reg J teams from That's a +1. And guys, just remember, always have a great day. Peace.